Hello all, welcome back to my channel here at Source of Imagination. Lovely to see you all again soon, and thank you to all of you that have been watching my videos here. I hope you've enjoyed them. Anyway, today, or this evening I should say, with my pretty fairy lights there, I'm going to be talking about clear quartz crystal. I should point out some of my collection here. It's not all of it. Well, I'll use my crystal wand. I have here this big piece here, which is a grade A crystal from China. I purchased this probably about 20 years or so ago at a rock and gem fair down in the south of England, and I paid about £120 for it. Yes, quite expensive. It was a birthday present to me, to me, and I absolutely love it. I have to be so careful with it. I also got other items. I think I got this at a rock and gems fair as well. A couple of the crystals at the back. I've got a tower crystal here, another one there, another one. I've got this lovely little sort of pyramid cut ones you can get as well as natural sort of ones like this one. I think this is a rainbow quartz here. Excuse my fairy lights are having a fight. This is like a rainbow quartz. It's got kind of rainbowy colours in it. I'll just move that back. I have this lovely, this is one of my favourites here. This is my quartz orb or crystal ball, and this one this is my favourite piece. And I bought this at a rock and gem fair as well, and I think I paid about £40 for this one. And as you can see, it's not very big, but it's absolutely beautiful. It has the most beautiful rainbows in this one. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'd be gutted if I lost that one. That's my favourite one. Anyway, I have lots of little quartz points. I've also got a rose quartz. I know it's not quartz, this is rose quartz, but I'm just pointing out to you at the tip here, it does have a quartz tip, as most wands I have quartz tips. And the reason why you use a quartz tip is because it amplifies the wand or anything else it's touching. So I'm going to tell you about the master crystal, clear quartz. And it's often called also the master healer in the craft and crystal work. It's one of the most versatile, accessible and powerful stones in almost every magical tradition. Now, witchy and magical associations, all elements, especially air and spirit, and planetary energy is sun and moon, so that's a balance of light, clarity and intuition. The chakras for this stone is all the chakras, especially the crown and the third eye. Deities and archetypes are universal energy, higher self, divine consciousness, often used when working with a specific deity. Zodiac signs are all zodiac signs. Magical properties, well, quartz crystal is used for amplifying energy, amplifying your intentions, your spells and other crystals as well around it. Clarifying thoughts, our emotions and spiritual messages, cleanse and protect energetically, store intentions like a battery, and enhance intuition and spiritual awareness. Now, clear quartz doesn't choose magic, it just amplifies your magic. Okay, so witchy ways. Now, for spell work and ritual, you can place it in the center of your altar here, and to power up rituals or any workings you do, use a quartz point like so, to direct energy towards something for intention and a way to release. So a way to release from it, so to and from. Hold during spell casting to focus your will. So you could hold, you know, if you wanted just to use, this would be the better one for that, because it's a quartz one completely. As you can see, it's a very pretty one. You use that if you wanted to use a quartz wand. Now, also for focusing your will, I'm going to talk about manifestation. Program the crystal with clear intention. You can say it aloud or visualize it. You can keep it near candles, spell jars to strengthen results, or even spells. You know, you could put a spell on it and leave it on it to sort of amplify your intention for that spell. You can use it in divination and psychic work. It's ideal for meditation, scrying, dream work and intuition. You can also place it again under your pillow. I wouldn't recommend placing this one under your pillow though, because it's very delicate. Just if it's a small crystal like this one, you could put it under your pillow, but I recommend putting this by the side of your bed. It can also be used for tarot and oracle decks. Protection and cleansing. Well, you can place this by doors, windows or near your bed. Like I said, this one here I place on my windowsill by where I work. This one here. Some of these I've got in my cabinets, and yeah, I love them all anyway. I've got some others, but I haven't got them on here because I don't have the room for everything. You compare these with other stones like obsidian or tourmaline to boost protective work, because obsidian and tourmaline are protective stones, so they kind of work together well if you want to do that for protection. Also, witchy pairings. Now, clear quartz can work well with different stones. It works well with amethyst for spiritual insight. It can work well with rose quartz for love and healing, and it can also work well with black tourmaline. Black obsidian for protection, and tourmaline as well, like so. I have some tourmaline here. I'll just put it on there. There we go, some black tourmaline. Okay, so herbs for this are rosemary, sage, lavender, and incense for this clear quartz can be frankincense and sandalwood for white good intentions. Charging your quartz crystals. Now, with most crystals you would put them out in moonlight. You can put them in a bowl of water if you can. Some you can't, like selenite, don't put in water, but you know, you can put it outside in the rain, some of them, but just check first because some of them can dissolve. You can put out under a full moon, which is best for charging. You can also put out in sunlight for short periods. You can charge it up using bells, singing bowls. You can breathe over it with your intention, and you can do candlelight rituals as well. Because quartz amplifies energy regulator, cleansing is important for this crystal if you use it often. Okay, now the witchy symbolism for this is truth, clarity, spiritual alignment, infinite potential. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit where this is found. You can find clear quartz crystal. Oh gosh, get my mouth out of that. You can find clear quartz crystal quite lots of places, to be fair, because it's a very common crystal, even though it's very beautiful. It can be found in places like Brazil, in the Alps, in the great USA, and Madagascar. It can also be found here in the UK, in riverbeds, and Wales, where I go. I find quartz crystal there when I'm looking for my sea glass. And the composite of it is like it's actually silicon dioxide. Sorry about pronouncing my words. And that is SiO2. And the hardiness for that stone is number 7 on the scale. So it's quite a hard stone, this is, you know, and it's a beautiful stone. So anyway, thank you all. I'm waving my bits around here. Thank you all for watching this about clear quartz. Thank you all for the ones that have joined my channel. Thank you, thank you. I am very happy that my channel is growing slowly. I have lost one person, but I gained 9, I think, or 10, yeah, people, so that's lovely. I know people come and go, but I'm glad the ones that are staying here and supporting my channel. I'm just hoping it will grow and grow and grow, and people will like and enjoy what I do here and the information that I give here. And also, if you could, I really do ask if you could just press that like button on my videos, because it really boosts my videos. And also, if you could subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. But liking my videos or even leaving a comment can help my channel sort of what they call it, amplify it, so it helps it grow more. I've forgotten the word, analytics. The analytics, it helps. So I don't, you know, so I'm very new to this still, but I just love doing this and telling people what I know, and about my little collections that I have. And I absolutely love all my, I'll tell you a little story of how I got into rocks and crystals. When I was a young girl, I was probably about 7 years old, and I used to go down to Devon to visit my nan every summer holiday. And my nan had lived alone for many years because she lost her husband, but there was a gentleman who used to live up the road, and I think she took quite a fancy to him. And when I went up there, she said, "Oh, you're going to meet this gentleman, and you know, be on your best behaviour, like nans always say." And she took him up a cake. And I remember going into his house, or bungalow, and he had some lovely, I'll have to show you them on another one, but he had some rocks and crystals there. And I'd never really seen rocks and crystals before, and I took an interest in them. And one was a piece of pyrite, another one was quite an old piece of clear quartz like this with pyrite on it, and the other third stone was a piece of malachite. And I took an interest in them, and unfortunately the man passed away, which was very, very sad. And I was allowed to take a couple of items for myself, and I took the 3 stones. So I still have the clear quartz pyrite, the pyrite on its own, and the malachite stones here with me, to remind me of this man, who I can't go into too much detail, but he was a very kind man, and he was lovely to my nan as well. And I'm most grateful to this gentleman, who I also have a couple of his little Bibles as well, with a handwriting in, very old as well. I'll have to put them on for you to see, and it has a lovely, beautiful bookmark in there. But you know, he was very a nice gentleman, helped us out a lot as well. But I had his crystals, and that's what got us interested into rocks and gems, and led me on my way also onto this path that I'm on now, which with this sort of path that I'm on, it's through my life, it's started and stopped because sometimes life gets in the way, as it does. And I've come to a stage in my life now that I have a little bit of time now, so I'm able to do this for hopefully other people to enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like my little story. And I'll have to show you those three rocks and crystals soon. All right then, thank you, and please like and subscribe. Bye for now. Hi, I just had to add this little bit on the end because I just found these stones. I thought I will add them on this one. But these are the 3 stones that was at this gentleman's place, who was very kind to us. So this is the malachite here, as you can see, quite a big stone. This was the pyrite. As you can see, it's quite old. It's not that twinkly. And this is the pyrite on the old quartz crystal here. As you can see, it's quite an old crystal, but it's a nice piece. I don't know if it'll sit straight. No, it probably won't. But that was the 3 crystals, if you can see them. They got the pyrite on top of the quartz here. And the malachite is very good for healing, on like putting it on aches and pains and things like that. But it's kind of a green stone. I don't know if you can see it in this light. Actually, if I got my torch, I might be able to highlight it a little bit more for you. So as you can see, it's a very sort of greeny stone, and then you've got the pyrite there on top of the quartz and the pyrite there on its own. So these were the 3 stones that got me into collecting rocks and gems and stones. So I thought I'd show you them anyway, but yeah, so that's what got me into collecting all of this. So I thought I'd add this on the end for you, just in case you was interested what they look like. All right everyone, bye for now, see you soon, bye, take care, all bright blessings.